www.lawmanguitars.com. Hey, I've got a really, really cool guitar for you today. And before we get started into what I've got for you today, I want to tell you that we're going to be featuring this in a new site. Yes, Lawman is now going to be featuring guitars in stringtree.co. Now, that's not stringtree.com, it's stringtree.co. It's a brand new auction site, and they're doing high-end instruments, and they came to me personally and said, hey, Lawman, we really want your guitars in our site. And I said, well, I suppose I could send a few over. So they've already had a couple on there, and it's all auction, and it's really cool. It's very high-end stuff, and they do a really, really nice job, and all your better guys are starting to show up in there bidding on instruments, and I've already sold one, and I have another one that's coming up that's going to sell, and this one, which didn't make reserve, but we're going to put it back up again, and a lot of people had said they'd like to see a demo of it, so we're going to put a demo of it on there also. So you won't see this guitar on Reverb or in my site, but you will see it on stringtree.co. So what we have is a really, really cool guitar that I spent a lot of time and money on. This is a 1930 Regal Junior Jumbo. We were able to determine what year it was from the size. It's a 000 size body, 14 3/8 inch wide lower bout. It's got a 25 3/8 inch scale neck and a 1 3/4 inch nut. So it's a little bit wider for your big-handed guys, and I would call that a D. Yeah, it's a pretty good D profile. Not my favorite shape because I play a nice shallow C, but I'll tell you what, it plays great. When we got this guitar, it didn't look anything like it looks like today. It had some cracks. The back was in a couple pieces, as you can see. The back was off. There was no binding on the back. The neck angle was awful. It had no bridge. Had no nut. I think I had to supply tuners as well. I put some no lines or single lines. What did we put on that? Oh, we have single lines on there, which would not be correct, but it would either be no lines on there, but single lines are fine. And I think we added the pick guard as well. I think Norm made that for me. We sent the guitar over to my luthier friend, Norm, at Tree Guitar Works. And he just did a marvelous job. I mean, he took the back completely off, and instead of just replacing the ladder braces that were in here, he did his own Normandale method of X-bracing. So now the guitar is X-braced, which made a tremendous difference in how this guitar sounds. And he fixed the cracks. He built a bridge for us, a new saddle, a new pick guard, a new bone nut. We had the original frets on here, but he did a neck reset, and it was a neck off reset. We did not do a neck adjustment. We did a whole neck off reset on it. Now the guitar, as you could see, had been refinished. All I did was clean it up. We didn't want to do anything else to it. It had a nice, probably was very light when they did it. It's a spruce top, and it's certainly ambered over the years. And I thought, you know what, let's just leave that alone. So it's got a refinished top. The sides, probably, there's definitely been overspray on that as well. But there's tons of finish crazing on it, which just looks really, really cool. And it's rosewood back and sides with spruce top. Neck looks like it's probably maple. Norm also built a new neck cap for it. Original wood end pin. We put wood bridge pins in, some new bracing on the bottom. We basically rebuilt this guitar. And like I said, it's a very, very rare guitar. The Junior Jumbos you just don't see around. And it was a very special shape. And, Martin's built 000 sizes, and everybody built them. And this was one of the original ones that everyone was copying. So it's just an awesome guitar. Plays like $1 million. I mean, bar chords, no problem. And it's very loud, as you can hear. It's a very loud guitar. Action is wonderful. It plays really, really great. There's plenty of room yet in your saddle, even a little bit of room up on the nut if you wanted to someday lower it a little bit. I can't imagine you'd want to lower it too much just the way it sits, but it just... New strings. That guitar rings for hours and hours and hours. You can just feel that body. It's a very thin top on it, and I can still feel it vibrating. It's just... what a wonderful, wonderful guitar. Sounds fantastic. We completely rebuilt it. It's ready for another 50, 60, 70, 80 years of play from somebody, and it's just awesome. We did not, of course, get the original case with it, but I'm putting it with a soft shell case. It's kind of cool. It's got this rust interior inside, which an older case, I think. It looks good with that guitar, and it goes with it. So check it out. We've got tons of guitars in www.lawmanguitars.com. Most of our guitars are listed in reverb, which most of you have figured out by now, which we love reverb. They do a great job. And hey, you're watching me in YouTube. So we've got an awesome YouTube channel. We've got over 8,000 subscribers now. We're trying to get to 10,000. We're hoping to get it yet this year. Not going to make it this year, but we're getting pretty close. But anyway, if you like watching vintage guitars, you might want to hit subscribe. All that happens, we don't send your name out or anything like that. What happens is next month, you'll see that Lawman has 5 more demos for you to look at. That's all that happens. So once you join our club, become a subscriber. We'd love to have you as a part of our team. And hit that subscribe button. If you can't find me, just Google Lawman Guitars. I guarantee you'll find us. And I really appreciate you watching my demos. Thanks a lot. I hope to see you next time.